Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
That's going to shut it down right there. 2 minutes and 50
Merlin,
seconds are remaining. I mean, that's plenty of time to cap.
The last thing you want, Merlin, is for the enemy Panzer to know your spawn time, to have it down pat, wait for you to come in, and blow you away. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, indeed, and you don't really want to sit around the flag for 4 or 5 seconds to set up a really nice Panzer shot like that. I think, by the looks of it as well, at least 3 of those guys are good, so it's really bad news for Gstars.
It's been an interesting day so far, Sabo.
It has been an interesting day. Voice is calling my name in the chat server. I don't know what he's saying, though. Look at the,
they've moved to
numbers.
Chris Vent because of their TS was lagging.
Oh, okay. Well, I better go there.
Have you got the details?
Ventrilo. Oh, boy, Ventrilo, huh? Oh, you know what? I think I'm there.
Okay.
Aha! I am there. Golly, these teams are playing musical war rooms over here. You know, I'm always tapping in, trying to hack in all these different war rooms and listen to them and see what's going on. But no, they got to switch up on me all the time. North American teams throw me off with the mumble stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. Which team is that? That's Cave. I'm ready for them. I'm running TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, and Mumble.
And that is why
different
you
devices.
Are the communications officer. 1-0 right now in favor of Team Cave as we're facing a timeout situation. Hopping over to the 6v6 unexpectedly, and we'll be going back to the 3v3, one more cup, North American action directly after this. How's that looking over there, Merlin?
Yeah, that's looking good. One thing I have to say about the cup is in the low bracket, one game that's been set up is Team Crossbreed 1 against Team Crossbreed 2, which is ongoing as we speak.
That's a good one.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
It's brother against brother. Civil war going on in the North American Cup. Didn't we already do that once? All right. Well, you know what? We're back underway over here in the 6v6 game that we are currently covering. Team Cave versus Team Gstars. If you are just joining us, we got a North American 3v3 Cup going on right now. We'll give you an update right after this round finishes. But we're currently covering a Team Cave versus Gstars 6v6 match. Score is 1-0 after ice. And we are currently looking at what's probably going to be a full hold, possibly going to be a full hold here in round 3, set 1, going into Frostbite. 2 minutes on the clock. Gstars have been set back to their initial spawn as they climb up the hand-over-hand ladder. Voice Soldier going to grab the forward spawn flag over there, kill out, and wait for his team to respawn. No evil Panzer of Islam going to stop them this time. And here comes one of probably their last good pushes. They need to do it now or just shut up. And that's what Islam says. Shut up with that Panzer kill. Well, it's an ugly situation.
I guess Zeron from KIH is saying that you might be in the wrong Ventrilo channel for future War Room coverage. We'll let you sort that out as we continue. Coming up quickly on the 1 minute warning here. The Axis wife, Fraulein Natalia, has returned from her mission. Good.
Perfect. And I was on the wrong channel, but I've got Cave back.
Well, we had been dialed into the Cave offensive push, or rather, Gstars, that last round, and we do got a crab. All right, here's Neo. Yep, not going to get far shut down from behind by guess who? Mr. Wham Bam Shazam Islam himself. 1 minute warning. Sabo, take us home.
All right. Well, I mean, not much to say right now. 50 seconds on the clock. You just got to watch these guys, man. Homie and Islam have been just lighting up the game. Twister, too. He seems to be in all the right places at the right time over here. We're waiting on, there we go. Voice to sneak around here, grab the documents. This is a pretty good run over here. 3 members of the team. Oh, no, Lilith. No, Homie, Cave. comes around the corner, pincer maneuver, shuts him down, and documents have been returned. We're down to 25 seconds on the clock. I mean, if
well,
somebody grabbed
fancy
the
that.
documents right this second, it would be possible. But man, I think right now Gstars just don't have a chance. I don't even see anybody near the documents. And the Axis are reclaiming the upper complex, effectively shutting it down.
Another full hold situation. Okay, no surprise. Ineffective offense so far in this game. 3-2-1. Bam, that's it. Look at the scores, and I will hand this to Merlin to break it down. Oh my god, look at this. Look at these ratios, Merlin. Wow.
I think Cave's winning.
Yeah, well, Cave were defending, so it's normal that they're going to have more kills. But, you know, we saw some good Panzer shots from Islam, but Islam's known for being quite a good Panzer on defense, but not so strong on attack. Like, he'll get the one-mans on attack, he'll get the 3-4 mans on defense. It's much easier to get Panzer shots on defense. Where we saw Miki, he was getting 3s and 2s on attack, so you could say they were quite unfortunate not to get a time. But this is key, you know, they've got to get a full hold here or they have lost, you know.
That's it, yeah.
It's down to this round.
So, it all comes down to this, Sabo. If Gstars, and they've got the full time on the clock, if they can get in there, grab the documents, they'll tie it up and we'll head off to a decider. If not, it is going to be a victory for Team Cave.
Yeah, it's looking pretty ugly right here. I mean, it's Team Cave going to be on the offense right here. All they got to do is grab the darn documents and bring them back. And if you look at the damage given, man, if you just look at the damage given over here, that just tells.
My apologies.
That tells the story right there. 13,000 damage given for Gstars versus 22,000 damage given for Cave. That's a difference of 10,000.
So let me flip that.
Kill death efficiency is way up for Team Cave.
Let me flip that stories here.
Go for it.
I'm tired. 4 hours of sleep. Alright. So, what needs to happen here, Gstars have got to hold them full. Alright, does that sound a little more reasonable?
Yes. Yes, if Gstars cannot hold Cave for the full 10 minutes, we're going to see this thing go straight to 2-0 in favor of Team Cave.
Now, Merlin, if Gstars... But see, here's where I'm confused, though. If Gstars can hold them full, then we're not... How can we go to a decider at that point?
If they full hold, it will be 1-0 still.
Right.
And then if they full hold again or get a reasonable defense in, and then they win the last round, there'll be 1-1, and that's when it will go to a decider.
I see. We got a Venom. Alright, fair enough. I'm confused.
It's, I think it's all over already. I mean, you know, we got 9:53 on the clock. We just now see a spawn underway for Team Cave over here. I'm watching Homie, very smart. He sits over here, sees Lasher trying to do the little reverse spawn kill sort of thing, shuts him down. And look, oh man, Homie, he's trying to be sneaky, jumping over that fence over there. Somebody was waiting for him, shot him. He ends up killing out, saying, well, the sneaky route's not going to work because I've been exposed. Voice also being nice and sneaky for Team Gstars, just kind of setting up a little trap over here for the inevitable push for Team Cave. Shuts down that engineer. Very smart on the part of Voice. Voice is going to be shut down. Wow, Warwitch, Homie, where'd he come from? He's got the documents.
Not surprised. Homie's quick. He's got him. Wow. Out of nowhere, makes the grab incredibly fast and bounding home. We'll get clarification from Merlin here in a moment, but this could be the game breaker they need. Wait, no. Axis have set up.
Twister's going to grab the documents, though. Runs them back towards spawn while he revives Homie. And, wow, now it's just a matter of cleaning the Axis out of that little communication center. I see at least one dude there. Lasher.
Oh, the battle to the finish. Ultimately, Neo right there and Zai come out on top. Merlin, break it down. That was quite the little game of cat and mouse.
Well, Homie got the docks uncontested, and he ran down the ice and was seemingly surprised that the enemy would be at the transmitter when he hadn't seen any on his entire docks run. So I think it was well played by Gstars to get set up at transmitter. And Homie should have been a bit more on the ball. There we go, there's a crash for us.
Well, you know, that's a shame. Twister actually had just grabbed the documents for Team Cave while you were wrapping that up over there. He ran, kind of got himself shot into a corner and shut down, and we got 7:54 on the clock. He's dead. The documents are laying on top of his body over there. I don't know if anybody else is around, but it looks like the actual game server itself has some sort of an issue. We are crashed, dead in the water, waiting to see what happens here. This is frustrating because
the server
Cave's got
should
the
just
momentum.
come back online in a second. Basically, what happened is someone naded the barrels at spawn.
It was the bug, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bug, and it's not just Frostbite. It's just very common on Frostbite. I've seen it happen on Beach, where someone's destroyed all the chairs in the war room with a Panzer shot and got like 2 kills, and that's crashed the server. It's pretty different.
So weird.
Yeah.
You even look at RTCW the wrong way, and you're going to crash the server. It's an old game.
Yeah, definitely. It's the fact it's an old game. I think it's just that it seems to be the environmental damage that does a lot of it. I guess that I don't fully understand why it goes on.
Some sort of memory leak or something going on in the programming of the game.
Like RTCW's too much for the hardware these days. Cannot destroy so many chairs at once. Stop it.
That's an absolute shame because the documents were taken out of the war room by Cave. I know the carrier was killed. I don't know what else was going on. Could they have relayed the documents over there? Maybe. 7:54 or something was left on the clock. So that might really hurt Cave. That just takes one more push away from them and maybe a little bit of the wind out of their sails. But my money's still on these guys. I mean, they're really out-killing, out-shooting the Gstars, and they're already up by 1 point. So it's all or nothing for Team Cave tonight.
Well, I think for Cave the pressure's off. They have to win one of the next 2 rounds, or they've got a decider. As much as they want to win, they can't lose in a normal game right now. They can only draw. So
right.
Whereas Gstars, they really have to pull it out. They have to bring some big performances. And they weren't doing that great on that defense, it has to be said. They weren't doing that great. But they were holding on by the skin of their teeth. So it wasn't like they were just about to transmit and then the server crashed.
So let's break this down again for anyone that's just joining us. Let's start from ground zero. 1-0 in favor of Cave. Now we have Cave on the offense. Gstars were on the offense last round. They were not able to set a time. We're on Frostbite. If Cave does not get a time and we have a full hold situation, scores 1-0, shouldn't it be game over at that point, Merlin? That's where I'm confused. We got to go back and figure that out.
If Cave don't get a time, it's still 1-0 to Cave. And there's one more round to be played, which effectively Gstars could win. Drawing up on one, it'll be 1-1 then. Yep. But if Cave set a time now,
you're right.
They'll be 2-0 up.
You're right.
And there's absolutely no way they can come back.
Because we're only on round 1, set 2 of the second map. All right, fair enough. Yes. Okay. A little ahead of myself. Gotcha.
There you go. You thought we were on round 4, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was wishful thinking.
The game's been that long.
Please be round 4.
That long.
Oh man, it's one of these endless sort of games over here. Cave G-Star just very, very evenly matched over here. I mean, Ice was just endless with double full holds all the way. Well, up to the very end where Cave finally pulled out ahead with that beautiful relay run with the documents, setting a time of 4:05 on the clock. Still waiting on one person to ready up after this server crash. It's just one thing after another today, Warwitch. I mean, we got...
Not the finest hour for RTCW, but we pushed through.
That's all right. That's right.
Probably not a recording.
Back up where we're...
Probably not a recording I'm going to go back and watch.
Not one for the ages, no.
This is a good recording for teams to learn how not to attack on ice, for instance.
how not to attack. Do not grenade the barrel, okay?
Yeah, that was
Prepare to fight.
All right. So we're finally back underway. Actually, I'm not quite sure what is going on over here. It shows a set one sort of situation. So are we just skipping straight to round 4? Is that the game plan?
No. They're going to replay the attack, but it just says set 1.
All right.
Because it was a full hold anyway, it doesn't make much difference.
All right.
So we're going to basically pretend, Sabo, that what just happened before the barrel blew the server up never happened. So we're going to retcon and go back in time.
That's good for the Gstars, I think. Very good for the Gstars. Okay, so bringing it up on the Allied team, it's going to be Team Cave trying to grab the documents, set a time, or beat the time from Gstars. All they got to do is bring it home to get another point in their favor over here. Based on damage given, based on the way they've been playing, I think that they have a really good chance at it so far. But the Gstars, they are really vicious with that first defensive push over here. They're still holding on to that little forward spawn flag. 8:55 on the clock, and sometimes that can be a game changer on a quick map like Frostbite over here. I see more members. Team Cave finally working their way up. I think we're going to see a flag grab in a second, but no, man, look at that beautiful crossfire.
We have got a grab.
Once
again, Homie is quick. Homie is fast. He's got it, trying to get home, but can't get it done. Shut down in the courtyard. But Merlin, you saw something. Rasbo's got the grab. Take us home.
Yeah. Neo had it. Neo had the dot. He could have easily secured, and he wanted to wait.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And Rasbo's in.
It's over.
Oh, wait.
Oh, watch out for that long-range touchdown, Panzerfaust.
Ocelot backs him up, though. Goes to the top
going
rope, hand-over-hand ladder.
He's got it inside. Oh, okay. All right. Sanctity wants it.
And that's it.
Is that game?
That's it, 2-0.
2-0.
Wow.
That's it, right?
That is indeed game.
Okay.
Good game.
That
That was unbelievable. Right at this truck, where we are right now, right at this truck, it was just in this doorway. And Neo killed the guard dogs really quite simply, and he just ran around the docks and sort of skipped around them. He didn't want to take them home. It wasn't I don't think it was a mistake. He was actually doing it on purpose, as if there was someone still at docks, but maybe he got a call or something, I don't know. And then Rasbo just killed him, and that was it.
All right, so good games being exchanged. We are going to head out. Normally I'd stick with it, but you know, at this point, Sabo, it's time to head back.
Head back to the North American Tournament. So for those of you listening, watching, viewing, whatever you're doing, that was Team K versus Team G-Star. That was the 6v6 match we jumped into after some slowdown, some difficulty in the North American Cup over there. Final score of that game, 2-0 in favor of Cave. A long, very equally matched game. But actually, it's a very good game. I mean, despite all the issues with the server crash and this and that, and all the problems that ensued, hey, good game. 2-0, Cave, moving on.
So Cave wins. We're leaving the Legacy Cup behind, and we're going to be heading off to the 3v3. So I'm going to end the recording. You're going to lose connection, but I'll be back. Wrapping it up, congratulations to Cave, who win 2-0 on Frostbite. We'll be back in about T-minus 20 seconds for some RTCW 3v3 action. Stand by.
Stay tuned.